Andy Murray has assessed his season so far ahead of the U.S. Open. Andy Murray has assessed his season so far ahead of the U.S. Open, admitting that it has been disappointing not to see his results translate at the bigger tournaments. The three-time Grand Slam champion returned to the top 50 this year and reached the Stuttgart final but has failed to get beyond the second round of a major. Murray is preparing for the final Grand Slam of the season at the U.S. Open. Exactly a decade after winning his maiden major title in Flushing Meadows. And the former world number one is hoping for a deep run after admitting it was discouraging not to perform well at the big tournaments this season despite performing elsewhere. 10 years on from his U.S. Open triumph, the Brit has 2 more major titles from Wimbledon to his name as well as a year-end number one achievement. But also has a metal joint in his hip after his career was derailed by a hip injury before he finally underwent resurfacing surgery in 2019. The 35-year-old has continued his comeback ever since, this year returning to the top 50 for the first time in 4 years, and he now sits just inside at number 49. Despite achieving many milestones like his resurgence up the rankings. Murray admitted he had found part of his 2022 season to be a little disappointing, after claiming this year would be a big one for his career back in January at the Australian Open. Now reflecting on the season so far with just 3 months left, he said, "I mean, it's been okay. I would have liked to have been better." While the 46-time title winner thought he had improved physically, he was frustrated not to see that translate in all of his results. "Yeah, from the physical side a bit frustrating right now because I have been pulling up from the matches really well in terms of where my body is today in comparison to last year for example," he explained. "I am in a much better place physically in terms of how my left groin and lower back has been. Stuff like that has been really good and there has been no need for me to take anti-inflammatories after matches or tournaments, which hasn't been the case during the last few years, so that's been really positive."